Are you constantly running on empty? Feeling that brain fog roll in right when you need to be at your sharpest? Well, if that's you, then you are in the right place. We're about to break down a plan to get your energy and your focus back in. Literally, just 5 minutes. Does this feel familiar? I bet it does. It's the reality for so many of us, right? The alarm clock goes off and boom, the race is on. You're already feeling behind, battling traffic, chasing deadlines, just trying to keep your head above water. It is a constant, relentless race. But here's the thing about all that ambition, all of that hustle. It comes with a hidden cost. We're so good at just pushing through, but our bodies and our minds, they are absolutely paying the price. So let's pull back the curtain and see what that toll really looks and feels like. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step, and I'm sure this is going to hit close to home. It's that constant nagging low energy you feel while chasing deadlines. It's that brain fog that settles in during your commute. And what happens when we're stressed and tired? We make those poor food choices. We grab a meat pie, a Coke, whatever's quick, thinking it's a solution, but it's really just part of the cycle that's keeping us tired. Okay, check this out, because this number is key to understanding the whole problem. Your brain is an absolute energy hog. It eats up about a fifth of your body's total energy every single day. So when you're dealing with tough problems and tight deadlines, you are burning a massive amount of fuel, mentally speaking. And this just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just some vague, fluffy advice about eating healthy. This is a performance issue. It's a competitive issue. If you're not giving your brain the right fuel, you are literally putting yourself at a disadvantage, plain and simple. All right, so we've laid out the problem. The daily hustle is a drain. We get it. But what if the solution wasn't some complicated, crazy overhaul of your entire life? What if it was actually surprisingly simple? Just think about that for a second. We all have those little 5-minute pockets of time in the morning, right? We check our emails, we scroll through our phones. What if that exact same amount of time was all it took to completely change the course of your day? That's it. That's the big promise right there. 5 minutes. Not 30 minutes, not an hour. 5 minutes is the only investment you need to make to fuel your body and your mind for the entire day ahead. It sounds almost too good to be true, I know, but it is entirely possible. And the secret isn't some expensive powder or a complicated diet. It's just about making a simple switch to real whole foods. The goal here is to stop making the mistakes, grabbing those quick processed things that actually steal your energy and replace them with something that truly powers you up. So, what does this 5-minute miracle meal actually look like? Let's break down the formula for all-day performance. I promise it's straightforward. You definitely do not need to be a professional chef for this. Here they are, the essential building blocks you need. Protein, because that helps your brain cells communicate clearly. You need healthy carbs for that sustained, slow-release energy. None of that quick spike and crash. Healthy fats are absolutely critical for brain health. And of course, you need fiber and veggies to keep the whole engine running smoothly. And here's what this can look like in real life. We are talking about meals you can throw together in minutes. A simple bowl of oats with a hard-boiled egg, a slice of yam with some greens you can sauté in a minute, even avocado toast topped with sardines, or a pre-made moi moi cup. These are real, powerful, and unbelievably fast options. And when you put these simple components together, the result is exactly what you've been searching for. Consistent, reliable, all-day energy, and a mind that is sharp, focused, and ready to take on anything. You're no longer fighting against your body. You're finally working with it to achieve your goals. Now I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but does it actually work? Fair question. So let's look at the proof, from a real person's transformation all the way to the science that backs it up. Let's talk about Shorla, a banker in Legos. His story is so common. Always skipping breakfast, surviving on quick fixes, his weight and energy were all over the map. But after just 3 weeks of this 5-minute meal habit, his energy levels were through the roof. He said he finally felt like he'd cracked the code. And Shorla's story just illustrates this so perfectly. By giving his body the simple, real fuel it was crying out for, he set himself free. Free from the energy crashes, free from the brain fog. It wasn't about restriction, it was about liberation. And this isn't just one guy's story. The core principles here, eating whole foods, balancing your meals, actually eating breakfast, these are backed by the heaviest hitters in health. We're talking the World Health Organization, Harvard, you name it. This whole approach is built on solid science. So, the evidence is there. The formula is simple. The time commitment is practically nothing. So now, it's your turn. It's time to make a choice. You do not have to sacrifice your health to be successful. You can, and you absolutely should, have both. So the time to start isn't next week or someday. The perfect opportunity is tomorrow morning. And don't overthink it. You don't have to plan out a whole new life. Just commit to trying just one of these simple meals. Make that one small decision, feel the incredible difference for yourself, and just get it done. It's such a small action for such a massive payoff. Because you know what? It all comes down to this. This is your life, your ambition, your one shot. And it only takes 5 minutes to give it the fuel it actually deserves. So the only real question left is, will you?